Some of the horses in the pictures on the screen were written off by vets, potentially at the end of their career or worse. However, all of them recovered. In this video, I'm sharing stories of horses I've worked with that were severely injured, dysfunctional, and in pain. Maybe your horse is in a similar position, or you're not really sure where to go with your training. Something feels off, your horse doesn't feel quite right, or you're not getting the results you hoped for. Maybe your horse is tense, tight, braced, reluctant to go forward, or rushing and holding its back. I see many horses in trouble, but there is a solution and there is a different way. Continue watching to find out more. It has a very complex history with multiple diagnoses, one of which vets advised she was put to sleep. Luckily for Mars, her owner persevered, and today she is thriving. Mars's diagnoses include an antibiotic-resistant wound just above the hock, which actually was later found out to have shredded a tendon. She also wrapped herself around a gate post, which caused multiple issues within her body, and she also had a diagnosis of kissing spine. So all sorts of issues came up for Mars. Mars is a shining example of what's possible with true dedicated rehabilitation, and that sometimes vets are wrong. Mars's rehabilitation consisted of groundwork targeting the areas of her body that had restrictions and needed to develop strength. This did take a long time, and her owner Sarah was very dedicated to this process, which has now paid off. She is now back competing and doing what she loves, and is strong and happy in her work. This is Riley. When I met Riley, he was at Last Chance Saloon. Multiple diagnoses from the vet, and his owner was very concerned that he wouldn't be able to do any more ridden work, and also that he was in pain and discomfort, so wanted to do the right thing if that was necessary. However, Riley had different ideas. Once Riley started the groundwork, he progressed very quickly. Also, it's worth noting here that Michelle did a lot of this work online. Here in this video, I'm working Riley. I did have the opportunity to meet him eventually, but a lot of his work was done virtually. So we worked Riley on the ground to combat his diagnoses. His diagnoses were hock arthritis, SI issues. He also had some kissing spine and some arthritis in his neck. So it was everywhere. So really important for Riley to be pain-free in order to find more comfort in his movement. He spent some time doing groundwork as his rehabilitation program, but now he's back being ridden and he is happy and healthy. This is Will. He's my companion pony. So he doesn't have a ridden career because he had a very severe accident as a young pony. However, I have been using my rehab work to help him because he became very uncomfortable. He has a lot of damage in his pelvis and in his neck. These cause him an awful lot of problems with regards to balance. He also only has one eye, so that also can cause a knock-on effect with regards to asymmetry through his body. So the work I do with him is maintenance work to keep him comfortable and to help him just feel better in himself. He was very interesting because of his accident and the fact that it was on young bones. He has a lot of issues within the body which have not been diagnosed officially. However, it's just that you can see from the structures and how things are when he moves And these were, as I say, causing discomfort, so I decided to help him with my work. He's now doing a lot better, which is brilliant because I want him to be comfortable being a companion to my mare. So it's great when you can help them just feel a little bit more comfortable. These horses are just a small selection of the horses that I've helped along the way. We always start by stepping completely back, assessing the horse. Where are the tension points? Where is the horse restricted? What's working? What's not working? And then we come up with a plan to rebuild and help the horse move more comfortably and confidently with ease. These transformations aren't just lucky stories. They're a result of a method of noticing what others overlook, of listening to the horse's body and going back to basics, and truly understanding what the horse needs. If your horse is struggling and you're not sure where to turn, please reach out. I'd love to help. There are many ways that you can find information about my work. I have a groundwork rehabilitation subscription group. I'll leave that in the description below. You can join that and have access to me, and we can make a plan to help your horse. Or if that's not for you, you can book a one-to-one assessment and then we can make a plan to help your horse from there. If you found this video inspiring and informative, please subscribe and like the video. If you'd like to leave a comment telling me about your horse's story, please feel free. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.